Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Like always, I just want to say thank you guys so much for everybody who's been supporting me along this journey of mine. Also, I really do hope that everybody is staying healthy as much as possible during these crazy times with COVID-19. And also, I really hope that everyone is staying as safe as possible with everything that's happening around in the world right now. I did take the past week. I'm sorry I didn't post anything the past week or so. I just felt that it was necessary for myself and for my supporters to take the time to just educate themselves on what is going on. I just felt that it was very important to not only educate yourself, but also spread awareness on racial injustices, anything that has to do with Black Lives Matter. I just felt that it was kind of not the right timing for me to just be out there posting videos like everything's okay. So I decided to make this video today as my kind of, coming back into it again, and just make it a little bit more about the Black community, which is why I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to create a video that was going to be using all Black owned businesses for makeup products. So before I get into that, I do want to say that I appreciate for everyone who has been supporting, but if you want to support me, I think that a really good way to do so is to try to make a change as much as possible. And the only way that you can get out and do that right now is to make sure that you are voting. Make sure that you are voting what you are voting, wherever it is that you are. Also, have conversations with your family and your friends, things that you are educating yourself on. Just take that into consideration that not everybody is aware. So make sure you're having conversations with your family, with your friends. Reach out to people who you feel need your support at this time. Also, I really highly suggest that you guys are signing petitions, donating if possible. I know not everybody can donate, but if you can, even anything will definitely help. And also the last thing is, of course, support Black owned businesses, which, like I said, this is the reason why I wanted to make this video today. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I do want to let you guys know that I have everything from Black business owners, which is I'm super excited about, because I did have a lot of stuff already. However, I realized that there's a lot of things that I did not have, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, I pretty much have everything I need, and the only thing that I could not find that I did not own is some mascara. So that's going to be the only thing that I won't have with me today. But other than that, I'm going to kind of briefly talk about who is the business owner, just give you kind of like a brief little information on it. And I'm also going to be linking in the description box, just basically letting you guys know of other makeup owners that you can also look up if you want to support. I think that's definitely a good thing to do. Right now, more than ever, is the best time to celebrate Black business owners, so I really do appreciate everyone's time and your support. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, of course, before we get started, if you haven't already, please hit that little subscribe button and make sure that you are hitting the notification bell. That way you are aware of when I'm going to put out further content. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Well, I said subscribe, but don't forget to like and comment as well, okay? So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start with the baking oil for the face. This is what this one looks like. This is by the brand Beauty Bakery. I just gotta say, the products of this brand are absolutely amazing. Not only are they amazing, but the packaging literally is everything. The packaging is to die for. Obviously, Beauty Bakery is kind of as if you're baking, so everything has to do with like baking powders, and it looks like it has flour and sugar rushes, and it's really cool. It's really interesting. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of it here in a second. I'm just going to go ahead and start with this oil to kind of make sure that I have a little bit of a dewiness once I put everything on. One thing that I found really, while this dries for a second, I thought about Beauty Bakery that was very role model-ish, because you don't really hear so often about other beauty brands doing things like this. But the owner's name is Cashmere Nicole. And basically, I did a little bit of research, and what I really found interesting and very intriguing is that she actually wanted to start orphanages for herself, for her company, and instead she decided to go a different route and start supporting orphanages that already were existing, and she calls them sugar homes. And basically the whole point of it is to sweeten the lives of others by donating. It's such a beautiful thing. Like I said, I absolutely love Beauty Bakery. I have a lot of stuff that I'm going to be using today. So if you're interested, make sure you look down in the description box so you can see other things that are available. Speaking of Beauty Bakery, this is going to be the foundation that I'm going to be using today. This one is from Beauty Bakery Insta Bake 349W. This is what the packaging on this one looks like. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just use a little beauty blender, and I'm going to start blending away. Okay, so moving forward, the next thing that I do have next, like I said here, is also by Beauty Bakery, and this is a 3-in-1 concealer. This is the shade I Choose Me 014. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit. I don't do nothing crazy with concealer. I just put like a little bit right around my eyes. Also, just so you guys know, I wanted to purchase them the other day, but they didn't have them in stock. But Beauty Bakery actually does have a little carton of, it looks like what it's supposed to be eggs in it, but it's actually, I believe, 6 little beauty blenders, which I think is such a cool packaging. I'll actually put a little thing here so you guys can see what it looks like. It's really, really cool, the idea of it. Like I said, the packaging is nice. Okay, moving forward, the next thing we're gonna have, I'm gonna set my powder. I'm gonna set my face. I wanted to show you guys the packaging of this because this is exactly the stuff that I'm talking about. This is, it kind of looks like it's supposed to be like a little bag of flour, but this is indeed the setting powder from Beauty Bakery, which I think is so pretty. They do have a couple of different shades. One is translucent, one I think is maybe more like highlighting. They have, I think, 2 other shades, which are really nice, but I have to show you guys the packaging of this because just look at that. I don't know if you can even see. It's so cool. It's very, very different. This is what this one looks like. And this one is in the shade Cassava Flower. I usually do my makeup all kind of out of order. I know that there's no really specific way that you should do your makeup, but some people have like a technique. I switch mine up all the time, I guess, because I'm not really like a huge makeup doer, I guess you could say. But yeah, I switch it up every once in a while, so if it looks kind of crazy, I'm sorry. All right, moving forward, what I'm going to do here is I have something by Juvia's Place. Now, Juvia's Place is another business that I always mispronounce. Well, actually, I don't think I'm mispronouncing it. It's supposed to be Juvia's Place, but in Spanish, it's always the J supposed to be like an H, so I think of Juvia's Place, but that's not what it is. It's actually Juvia's Place, and this is the palette that I'm going to be using for bronzer and blush. This is Saharan Blush Volume 2. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm actually going to be using one of the shades as a bronzer, which I'm probably going to do this one. I know it's a little bit orangey, but I'm going to do a tiny bit of bronzer and then I'll do a little bit of blush. So as far as this brand, it's good to know that the lady who started it, she's known for high pigment shadows, and she started the company with only $2,400. So I think that if you're looking to start a business and you're kind of skeptical, it's amazing because she is amazing. The fact that she had $2,400 in her pocket, she was able to start a business that she would be known, like I said, particular for palettes, but her stuff is amazing. I have foundation, I have concealer, the blushes are great, the eyeshadow is just amazing, beautiful. So I'll show you guys what they look like, but I just kind of wanted to let you guys a little bit know about it. Alright, that is a little bit of bronzer right there. And for blush, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Sola and Tau. These are the ones. Definitely you can see the pigment, as you can tell. Alright guys, that's what the blush is looking like. I'm going to go ahead and get started on my eyebrows. Now, moving on to my eyebrows, I had a difficult time finding a product for my eyebrows, but I was able to find this brand, which is called Lip Bar, and this company was launched in 2012 by a woman named Melissa Butler. Basically, the brand is vegan, cruelty-free, and she's known for her lipsticks. However, she does have a broad spectrum of products, beauty products as well. So I have never used this one before, but I think this is really cool. This is the Eyebrow Pencil, and I think it also has like a little thing at the end. I'm going to show you guys. And this is in the color, I forgot, where is it? Oh, here it is. It's in the color Arch Nemesis. So this is what it looks like. On one side it has a little thing to draw, and on the other side, it's got your little wand. So it's actually nice. It has both. So I'm going to go ahead and touch up my eyebrows right now. Okay, now I'm going to use the little brush to kind of brush them up a little bit. Okay, that's what my eyebrows are looking like. I'm not really good at doing my eyebrows like that, but moving on, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with my eyeshadow. Now this is also by the brand Juvia's Place. This is the Warrior 2. This is what this one looks like. And I absolutely love this palette. I usually use this a lot to work. It's a lot of neutral colors, browns, oranges. It's very, very pretty. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the one called Zaz down here and kind of put it a little bit as my base on my eyelid. Okay, moving on, I'm going to reach into my Ace Beauty. This is another brand that I want to talk about, and this one was basically was launched in 2016. It initially started as an eyelash brand that eventually ended up moving into other things as far as makeup goes. And this one is also cruelty free, and the whole motto of it was supposed to be beauty for all, which I think is amazing. This is the Scarlet Dust palette, and this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. It has a little mirror here as well. So let's go ahead and see what I can come up with. All right, to get started, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Sunset Rose. You know what, let me fold that up like that. I'm gonna go into the Sunset Rose right here. I'm gonna put this one in the crease. All right, now that that one's in there, I'm going to go ahead and get into like a smaller brush, and I'm gonna darken that up a little bit by going into Shade, which is the one right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the outer V. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to dip into this one called Crimson, and I'm going to kind of do in between the two eyeshadows that I already put on before, which is basically right up here. All right, moving forward, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and dip into this one. It's called Hibiscus, and I'm going to put that in the middle of the eye. I'm going to go ahead and switch brush this out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one a little bit up to like right around here. I don't want to do the whole entire eyelid, just a little bit in the middle and up until right about when I reach the inner corner. Perfect. So now what I want to do next is I want to dip in with this small one right here. Oops. I want to dip into this one that says Aruba right on the inner corner. I'm sorry, not on the inner corner, right? Like close to the inner corner, but not it. With that same Aruba color, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit up right here. Alright, and that's kind of what it's looking like right now. I'm not done yet. But next what I want to show you guys is something again by Beauty Bakery. I did not own this before, but I did want to get an eyeliner because I didn't have any eyeliner at all. And I just have to show you the packaging. This is what it looks like. It's like a little lollipop. So it is a black eyeliner. This is in the color Black Noir. So this is the packaging for that one. It's really, really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a eyeliner. Okay, that's sort of kind of what it's looking like. I'm going to go ahead and zoom this in a little bit. I should have done this a while ago. I'm sorry. So that's what it's looking like. I'm going to go ahead and add some lashes, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I went ahead and I put on some lashes. This is by the brand Ace Beauty as well. I believe the name of, actually let me look it up really quick because I had already had the little package, so I want to make sure I tell you guys exactly what the name of it is, and they're called Artemis. I will go ahead and link that at the bottom as well so you guys see it. If my eyelash is looking a little bit crazy, it's because because I don't have mascara on them at all, since I wasn't able to get a product that I needed. So sorry about that. I also want to let you guys know that under my lower lash line, I did go ahead with the 2 shades Hibiscus and Aruba in the inner corner on the bottom. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to a beautiful brand, of course, Fenty Beauty. I'm going to go ahead and use this Trophy Wife Kilowatt highlighter that I'm actually going to put in my inner corner. This highlighter is absolutely stunning, and I think that sometimes for me it's a little bit bright, but sometimes it's just right. So I think I'm going to go ahead and give that little pop in the inner corner. And of course, just so you may know, if you don't know already, Fenty Beauty is actually owned by Rihanna. And Rihanna basically created formulas that worked for all skin tones. As many of you may know, a lot of makeup brands that are big don't always have a lot of diversity in shades, which is kind of messed up because they got mad money. You know what I'm saying? They should do better. But Rihanna was one of the first people that kind of came through, made everything more inclusive to different everyone, different shades, which is beautiful. So I commend her for that. I think she's beautiful and she's amazing. So I had to obviously represent her a little bit in this video. Next for highlight, I'm going to be going back to Juvia's Place, and this is in the color, I don't know, highlighter? It just says highlighter. Oh, no, I'm sorry, the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. So this is what this one looks like. This is really cute because it has a mirror on there as well. I'm literally just going to highlight a little bit of my cheek. I don't have the right brush either, so I wanted to purchase some brushes, but honestly a lot of stuff is sold out right now. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic, or I don't know if because people are out there actually supporting these brands. I'm not sure, but yeah, I tried, guys. So I'm just kind of using this one in the middle, I mean, for now. All right. Ooh, that highlight is popping. As you can see, look at that highlight. Yeah, Juvia's Place has beautiful highlights as well. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to do my lips. This one right here is also by Lip Art. This is in the color Goddess. It's kind of like a goldish tone color. This is the packaging for that. It's the same type of brand that I use for my eyebrows. I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my lips. Okay, so this is what this one looks like. It's a little bit more bronze than I envisioned. I actually did purchase this one earlier today. Like I said, I was needing some products, and I did go to Walmart, which is where I was able to find Lip Bar. But let me tell you guys, I was actually very, very disappointed because, you know, this is where it becomes an eye-opener. You know, you think that these brands are being supported, and they're really not, because Walmart had a tiny little section, basically had a couple of lip products, a couple little eyeshadows, and that was it. A lot of stuff was not even there, or the little section is very, very small. Also, Ulta was very minimal as far as black beauty, black owned beauty products. The only main one that they had there was Beauty Bakery, which of course is amazing, but I feel like they should do better. Also, Walgreens and CVS, don't even bother. If you want to support the cause, don't even go there, because honestly, there wasn't anything there. So it's kind of disappointed, but it also was an eye-opener. It made me realize how much we need to support, make a better effort to support, you know. I'm gonna top this one off with Fenty's Gloss Bomb Fenty Glow. This is what this one looks like. I love these that she has. I just thought it'd be really pretty on top of it, because it kind of has that little glittery gold kind of color to it. So that's what that looks like. And last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Beauty Bakery Sweet Baking Spray. This is what it looks like. This one kind of reminds me of the Morphe one, but it smells a little bit more like hairspray, but it's still amazing. Works really, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my face. Whew. Actually, it smells really good. So that is basically all I have, guys. So this is, like I said, the final look. Let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know what else you guys want to see. Right now, it's a lot of crazy times. I feel very inconsiderate just throwing content out on a regular basis right now, but at the end of the day, this is what I do. It's part of my job, and one of my jobs is to entertain you and show you guys different things that you guys can do at home, or just beauty or makeup, skincare, lifestyle, all that good stuff. So let me know what you guys want to see right now. If you guys want me to do something particular, drop it down in the comment box. Also, like I said, feel free, and also don't forget, not even feel free, make sure you look at the description box. I will be providing a whole bunch of brands that you should definitely check out, and I'm putting some links that you can also look to educate yourself. So that's my thing for you guys. Just make sure you are aware, raising awareness, being educated. Do not be ignorant, people. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so thank you guys so much for supporting me, for loving me, for keeping coming back. I really appreciate you guys. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I really don't think so. All right, guys. So thank you guys again for joining me. Muchas gracias. Everyone take care. Ciao. Oh, wait. Duh. Don't forget to subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel. Give me the thumbs up. Don't forget. Gracias.